Hello YouTube! This video is a bit different. Why it's different? Because this is my first tutorial video I've done. So welcome to my tutorial series. And of course my name is Anshjelm and this is Anshjelm Restoration channel. I almost forgot to say that and I have to say that. But what we do in this video, I try to explain how the structure of the Puch Maxi wheels are structured, how I installed the spokes and how I drew the wheels, how I managed to do it, because I struggled a lot, and that's why I thought maybe there's good time to do some tutorial about that. So tell me, what do you think about this video? Is this my first and last tutorial, or do you want this kind of material in the future also? But now, let's go and learn.
Okay, it's time for a rear wheel. And let's start the assembling. So, we start from the air valve hole, like this. And we go every fourth hole here. And how I know we should go that way is I actually looked some photos, but also there's a hint because those holes are pointing in different directions, and this hole is upper that way, so it means it should go in this side of the hub, and when it's pointing that way, so it needs to go from this direction. And now we just start putting these there and use the nipples here. And that's why we continue the whole round. You need to start from these inner ones, which goes the inner side, because the other ones goes in that way, and these needs some rooms. If you have put already these don't have enough room to go in right hole. And now the first round ready. And now we have turned this other side, and I check the hole again there, and this is the center. This is the one which goes here. As you can see, there cannot be any other hole which this could go because of its length, and also these two are pointing in this way. So this is our only option here.
Let me introduce this a bit better. Here's our first spoke, which I already installed. Next spoke goes to every other hole of the hub like this. And our next spoke goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 in every fourth holes. There is 4 kind of holes on the rim. Every other hole is for the one or another side, and they are pointing in 2 different directions. That's how you know which way the spoke should be installed.
And now we go whole circle using these holes. And as you might guess, when these inner ones goes in that way, the outer ones goes in opposite way. We have done both inner circles, and now actually it doesn't matter which way you continue. So when we are at this way, we could go right here, and now these are our only option to go because these holes are for that side. So I guess this is the place, yes. And it's also very good hint that when you check these spokes here, that there are no spokes that are pointing too further away or are too tight, so they are all kind of same length here. Then you are doing it right. I learned that hard way, as I usually do. And these are the 4 spokes that are kind of connected. So when you tighten these, you always do all these 4 bolts. Okay, the first rim was pretty hard, but I hope this next one will go a bit easier now when I got the touch of it, at least a little bit. But when we start, all of these spokes are very loose, some are a bit tighter than others, but yeah, everyone is loose. And first we start from the valve hole and we tightened the first one at the, like here, the finger tightness level or whatever you want to call it. And then you skip 2 and tighten this and skip 2 and keep going. And when we got all those spokes tightened, we start to check how is the positioning of the rim. Yeah, but let's start. When you do it like this, the whole rim will tighten evenly and it should keep the rim a much straight than if you go every one of those. I tried that also and it actually bent a rim quite a bit. Yeah, that's it. We have done all 4 circles and now let's see what we have here. It's not that bad at all. Let me show you. Can you see it? I think there is the highest or the lowest, actually lowest point. And this is maybe the highest. So this is pretty good actually. This section is the highest, and when I say highest, I mean the rim is most of in this way. So that means these and these are pulling the rim here. So we loosen these and tightening maybe this and this, yeah. And little by little, don't do it too much. That was the most important lesson I learned, that you have to be patient and move slowly. This is very, very good. The movement are so little. Okay, let's see. Not much movement anymore, so maybe I turn this around and check other way also, but I think we might get from it pretty easily. This is very good. Okay, so now we have tightened all of these at that point where you check it from the horizontal way, but now we have to adjust the vertical way, and I already have the old spoke there to indicate the movement, and I'm trying to find the highest spot, so where the nearest at this point, and I tighten those spokes so it pulls the rim together, and that way we should remove the wrong positioning in vertical way. Okay, there was the dip, rim dips around here. Okay, I think we need to tighten all of these. It's a little bit better, but There's still some movement. Okay, now I think we have through this wheel also. We have around 0.5 millimeter or around that difference between in vertical and horizontal way, but that's good enough. I want to show you. I would say that's good, and if we check the other way, as you can see, there is not much difference anymore. I would say it's pretty straight.
And that's how I did it. I don't know, did you find it useful or not? Tell me in the comments down there. But yeah, that's the way I did it, and I managed to do it. I struggled, but I managed. And I very much like to hear if you have some troubles or projects and you found this video helpful. It would warm my heart if this was helpful for even one people. I would be glad. But now I won't hold you any longer. This was my first tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next episode. Bye guys.